Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time Live from Casey's Cause Studio. I got to be on my best behavior tonight because
Yes, you do.
Beth's in here. Sorry. Freudian slip. Bethany is in here with
That's
us,
right.
and two other lovely ladies. We'll get to them momentarily, but first, once again, we're live at Casey's Cause Studio. Thank you so much to Tanya for allowing us to be involved in her son's foundation. Yeah. We love and appreciate all that Tanya does for us. And we don't forget our marquee. We have Team Turley out there, Fairway Mortgage. Yeah, I know. Tom Wall's Live Wire. It probably should come down. That has been up there for a while. Tom Wall's Live Wire's up there, and of course, Porch Time. If you'd like to be a sponsor on the marquee, get a hold of us. Also, American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph Sr., 1-877-409-2837. Teresa Messmer, Key Realty, 765-341-8911. Live Wire, Tommy Wall's Electric Consulting Alarm System, 765-792-4012. Wellspring, that's Jennifer Burnham's group, 765-342-6661. Don't forget about Stids Comfort Systems. We need him to come in here tomorrow and take care of us. And he is, isn't he?
He is.
765-346-0195. He was literally watching Bible for Dummies Tuesday. He goes, "Why are y'all in jackets?"
I know.
It's like
I had a blanket on. Yeah, so now he's coming in tomorrow.
K2 Fitness. I got to get a Braden too. We're supposed to do a commercial together. Okay. 765-349-5645. Don't forget about Mike's Automotive, Mikey Swango. The Yard Bar with Andrew Payton. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattress. And that's all I got, Beth. We need more sponsors.
We do.
We keep sending you lists and you keep denying them. All right. We have two lovely ladies in here tonight from the Community Foundation. And I always want to mess that up. I want to put Morgan County first for some reason. Community Foundation of Morgan County. Kim Cole, how are you?
I'm great, Kevin. How are you?
I understand you're kind of like important. You've got your own podcast too.
Gosh, don't start in with me, Kevin.
I've seen it. And of course,
I'm not the expert like you are.
Whatever. And then we've got. What aren't you? You're like her. What are you? You got Brick House on Main. You got this and that, and Community Foundation.
You can't stop her.
She drives her train during the fall foliage.
That's right.
Michelle Keller joins us. Yes. Ladies, how we doing? Good?
Great. Good. Really good.
And of course, we have Bethany with us tonight. All right. We're going to learn a bit about the Community Foundation of Morgan County. It's something that I don't know a lot about. I know you guys do a lot for us, but first of all, Kim, how long have you been involved with Morgan County?
I took this role in May of 24, so not all that long, coming up on 2 years. And I also, like you, I didn't know a lot about the Community Foundation. Mm-hmm. Julie Carmichael, a friend of mine and a board member, contacted me one night, and she said that the then president, Brittany Bentley, was resigning and moving on, and she thought I might be good at this role. And I said, literally, what is the Community Foundation?
What role?
So, did some research, really got excited, was really honored that Julie thought I would be good in the role, knew I would love it, but I had no idea how much I was going to love it.
Right.
Yeah.
We get to work with people like Michelle all the time, too. So.
Well, yes. Yeah, we have, it's been a process in the last couple of years. We've made a lot of changes. And I always like to say the best thing I did in 2025 was hire her. No. So, yeah.
I believe that.
And I have my dream team, so I'm really excited.
So you've been involved for 1 year yourself?
Not quite. It'll be a year in June.
My goodness.
So, yeah.
Can either one of you, can you explain a little bit about what the foundation, how it got started, and what it actually does?
Right. So,
mission statement.
Good question. I'll give you a little history because it is important. Lilly Endowment, about 30 years ago, gave grants to all the counties in Indiana. and said, go create community foundations so that you can have better communities. The intent was community foundation is to be in place for the benefit of citizens now and beyond. So we were started 26 years ago. It was January the 5th of 2000.
Wow.
Yeah. So just celebrated 26 years. And really as basic as I can get it, because the community foundation messaging is complicated and every county struggles with this. But our biggest goal is to identify community needs and to connect it with donors. And to do so, Lilly Endowment expects us to be an agency that lasts in perpetuity. So I am tasked with growing the endowment so that 100 years from now, when all of us are long gone, they are down there still serving the community.
I hope I don't last another 100, but
Well, speak for yourself, because Michelle and I are only at halftime.
so that's pretty cool. I didn't know it was involved through Lilly that really got the ball rolling on that.
Right, and what's really great about Lilly, besides the fact that they gave us our start, they come alongside us every few years with what's called a GIFT initiative, and GIFT is an acronym for Giving Indiana Funds for Tomorrow. They make our job a lot easier because they give us some benefit to go out and attract new donors and repeat donors. For example, we're in GIFT 9 right now, and just like with GIFT 8, which was just last year, they will triple any donation into our unrestricted account. Now, an unrestricted account that's kind of, foundation speak. An unrestricted account is where we get our grant money from. So the larger that account is, the larger our disbursement
The more you have, yeah.
to all of our nonprofits. We run a grant cycle now once a year. In years past, we did 3 different cycles, and they were much smaller, but we're trying to make those more impactful. So we just did one cycle and made it more inclusive. And so GIFT 8, we satisfied our requirement of about $500,000 we had to raise in order to get a $1 million gift from Lilly in GIFT 8, and we did that. So
Wow, that's impressive.
our $73,000 budget that we had for our grant cycle in 2025 now has more than doubled to over $160,000 this
deal.
year.
That's awesome.
The really exciting thing is GIFT 9, which we're in right now, if we meet that requirement by September, they will give, which our requirement is $750,000. So if we get our $750,000 in donations.
Now, this is from donations. This is coming in.
This is donations. Kevin Coriel comes to me and says, I've got $100. I want to make it turn into $300 for the county. That turns into $300. That goes in our unrestricted account, and that helps all these grant applications that come in. In 2025, well, let me finish my thought. $750,000 is our goal for GIFT 9.
That's your target.
That's our target. That's our requirement from Lilly. And then they will give us $1.5 million. And that stays in our unrestricted account, which bolsters the endowment, and that just gives us life for so much longer.
Now, I understand the front end.
Okay.
So let's say you got $1 million in there, and it's a combination of donors, and then Lilly matching it. And you got $1 million.
Yep.
So,
And it's in our investment pool, and that
So then
is
you
managed
give
by
those
Baird
to-
Trust.
nonprofits.
Right. So
here's where Porch Time and the foundation ran headlong into each other about 10 months ago. Someone was talking about nonprofits, and I was like, is there a list? Wasn't anybody from your group on? And I was jabbering, and I said, let's just make one. And I got about 70, and then I get a text from somebody who says, the foundation already has a list of all the nonprofits. And I was like, really? Because I did not even know that.
well, and that's a slippery slope, because really 501c3, that is That's at the state level, and that's constantly changing. So that list we pull from a state website, and that is constantly changing.
Okay.
So we're very familiar with nonprofits that are showing up and applying for our grants, but to say this is a proof positive list, very, very hard to do.
Right.
And I'll tell you a little bit about that when we get into our giving circles, because we try to publicize as much as we can the nonprofits that are eligible, but it is an ever-changing, and sometimes not organizations will go out and get a 501c3, but they're not active.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's not just as simple as a list. But getting back to how our unrestricted account works, how, the outbound money, we get the inbound money, we have a grant cycle. Michelle runs the grant cycle. And yes, you do.
I do.
Can I interrupt?
Sure.
Do you like running the grant cycle or the food vendors?
Oh, the grant cycle, for sure. No, yeah, I do. Side joke about the jingle.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sorry.
Not so side, but yes.
She
So
loves me. She does.
it's usually the first week in July. I'm not sure what our date is this year, but it'll be publicized on our website. But any nonprofit in the county can come to us. It's an online application and say, hey, we need money for this. I mean, essentially that's what it is. They have to answer a few questions. It's not, it's not long and involved. You think grant writing, I gotta have a special degreed person. No, you don't. You come to us online. We help out nonprofits. We want them to be welcomed into this process. We want to make it easy for them. This past year we had 31 applicants. We had a total of $330,000 of a total request for all of them. So if we could have funded everybody, that's how much money we needed. We only had $60,000 to grant out. So 10 organizations got the grants. This year, we're going to be able to, like I said, more than double that because of all of the generous donations that have come in through Gift Aid.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Beth, you're involved in this somewhat too, right?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, she's being honest.
She's like that about it just a little bit, and then you find out,
Right. Yeah, she's an active member of our grants committee. We organized a grants committee. That was another thing that we added in 2025. And we have representation from all over the county, from Martinsville, Monrovia, Morgantown, Mooresville. We have when we form a committee, we try to make sure that it is countywide.
Right. Well
Because we are, very well represented. And it's a very, I don't want to say complicated process, but we went to a lot of effort to train everyone, get everybody. You don't just show up and go, okay, what sounds good on this application? We went to Hendricks County. One of the things that I've done a lot is go to our neighbors. I've gone to Johnson County, Brown County, Hendricks County, and I've studied the way that they've done things and, taken their advice and their recommendations. I like to look at when people are doing something right. I want to do it too. So Hendricks County has a robust grants making effort over there. Eric Hessel is their program manager. He's fantastic. He came over and even trained our people. Yeah, so yay. Thank you to Hendricks County. Great foundation over there. So he helped us out a lot. Bethany was in that training.
I mean, if they got something that's working, you can copycat it.
Right.
Why not?
Right.
That's right. That's another great thing about community foundations. I've never been in a business where these other businesses are not your competition. They are not my competition.
No, you're
They're
one of
shared.
one in Morgan County.
Right. Because we are, there's a saying, if you've seen one community foundation, you've seen one community foundation, because we're all different. And our Community Foundation Morgan County is its own entity, and we get to share and help out. It's a very collegial group of foundations, so it's great.
So, you've been active on social media a lot lately,
Yes.
and I want to get the information from. There's so many nonprofits out there, like so many. You know,
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
and I wonder how we could make that connection. Hey, we have a foundation that does have grants. If you apply and you're accepted, they're going to help you out, and they want to help you out. But I guarantee a lot of them don't even understand or know that. Did you guys have a meeting with a lot of nonprofits here recently? Because that's what we were trying to set up. Did you guys? No, that didn't go.
No, not really a meeting. Now, I know that I think it was the end of 2023, so prior to my time, I know that they had a workshop. They hosted a workshop.
Yes.
I want to say maybe 35 organizations showed up, and it was a workshop to help them apply for grants.
And that's a success, but that's not even a tip of the iceberg of how many nonprofits are in Morgan County.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, really, Kevin, what we do is we try to get out there, get the word out, make it so that it's easy, approachable. The Giving Circles has been a great community engagement process that has really elevated nonprofits
Is
and
that
their
you?
ability.
Are you in the Giving Circle?
Well, I'm part of it, but I mean, it's something that she started before I started working there.
Well, and it's not my brainchild. Giving Circles are it's happening all across the country. It was started. I think the first one in Indiana was in Vigo County, and it's a very simple business model. You get a group of people together, group of members. You throw in $100 every quarter. And then members nominate their favorite nonprofit. I pick 3 names from a hat at the men's, 3 from a purse at the women's. And the person who is drawn gets up, gives a 5-minute spiel about that nonprofit organization.
I saw this.
And we vote that night. Now, last year and this year, we are using some Lowly Endowment money, and we are tripling all of the donations. So last year we had.
Didn't you have something spectacular happen with Susan?
We had. I mean, every meeting was spectacular.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean when Susan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did something.
Yeah, but that's
really large.
Yeah.
Our first winner at the Women's Circle in March was Stability First.
Yeah.
And they took away $24,000. And they bought a van with that, which was great.
Good deal.
Churches in Mission was our second winner in June, $30,000 to feed the increased,
That's
food
amazing.
shortage that was going on. So for anybody that's ever done fundraising, to think that you could earn $30,000 in an hour, that is unheard of.
It only takes us about 12 hours to get to that number.
Well, then you need to come down and work for me, Kevin, because you're a hell of a fundraiser.
I think the most is 30,000 we've done twice.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, but that was all day, and the Colts got involved in that one. So.
Desert Rose was our third winner, and they were $32,000, and Wellspring was our
all
final.
excellent places too.
Yeah. We granted out because of this. We have 112 members in the women's group at the end of 2025. We granted out $120,000. That is outside our grant cycle. Yeah. So really, really, really powerful what a group coming together can do with, as my mom calls it, just hair and nail money.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And really the Giving Circles, that's one of the reasons that I really became interested.
Yeah. So we were hosting all of our 2025 meetings at Brick House, and Michelle was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so powerful." Well, you
10
tell 'em.
hour time. Yeah. I mean, I had tears in my eyes,
Yeah.
and I was like, you're doing amazing things. And I have been familiar with the Community Foundation for the past 20 years for sure.
Right.
And I guess I didn't realize how much I didn't know about the Community Foundation. So when they started the giving circles at our venue, it made me want to volunteer instantly. I was like, I need to do something with this. And I felt like it was raising awareness about the nonprofits that others may not have heard of. So,
Sure.
those 3 names that are drawn at each meeting, some of them might be the names that are more familiar to people in the county.
Or
then
not necessarily.
Exactly. And so in that 5 minutes, you're hearing what their needs are in this county, and you're blown away. It definitely is bringing
So
awareness.
it's potluck, and if you draw my name, I got to come up and give a spiel right on the spot.
Well, let me explain this. Okay, so on the nomination list, you have to put a speaker down. Now, I always tell people at the beginning, don't punk your friend and say, "Oh, sorry, I put your name down."
Right.
So you do have to make sure, first of all, everybody in the room is a member, or you can be a guest once. But it's not like we have members and then there's a whole bunch of nonprofits. Everybody's a member. So if you're a nonprofit, and this is going back to what you were talking about in awareness to the nonprofits, we have really, really gone above and beyond to try to drastically do outreach to as many nonprofits as we can. We can't reach everybody, but we're here doing this interview. We're on our podcast.
I've noticed a major difference in your social media lately.
Mm-hmm. Right. We're doing everything that we can because we want to include everybody.
Sure.
We are wanting to include everyone. And, one of the, like Michelle said, one of the neat things is people will get up and you've never heard of them before.
Right.
I remember, so Peace Restored is a fantastic organization.
She's been in a couple times
in
on here.
Mooresville.
2-3 times, yeah.
Love her. And, my mom said, I love coming here because I get to learn about these organizations. I've never even heard of them, hadn't ever heard of Peace Restored. But yeah, I mean, it is powerful. Yeah. It is really powerful.
Well, it kind of works with us because I just running through my head, Stalls, Peace Restored, Heavenly Peace,
Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
Yeah, Wellspring, on down the lane, all those businesses you named, they've all been in there on air.
Yeah,
and that's awesome. Hundreds more. Heroes Wildlife Adventures. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Otis and Dee, good people.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say.
And Susan.
So we've got, so to finish out, so Desert Rose was the 3rd quarter winner. Wellspring was 4th quarter winner. Susan Lowe from Senior Retreat had been nominated. She gets up, she gives her spiel. She was the last of the 3 nominees, and she said, I'd love to have this grant, but I've just heard Jennifer Burnham. There's a greater need in the county. Everybody who's going to vote for me, vote for her.
Yeah. And Jennifer's amazing also, but
super cool.
That's Susan to a T right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I don't know if there was a dry eye in the place.
No, imagine not.
Yep. No. Yep. And of course, we have a guys group also. It's Guys Who Give.
I think we have a new member, by the way.
I hope we do. So our 2020
board but the Christmas one, by the way.
You got to join. I mean, you're loving this, so you're going to have to join. Last year, our Guys Who Give met out at
Grassy
Fork. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks to Craig Finneman. He let us do our meetings there, and he's very supportive and involved in our organization. And Habitat for Humanity was the first winner. They won over $15,000. Steve Oliver was the spokesperson. So, needless to say, as a trial lawyer, he gave a fantastic presentation. The other 2 were like, "All right, not going to win this one tonight." But
that's kind of a no-brainer right there.
Right. Heroes Wildlife Adventures. Otis got up and was the salesperson for that. And of course, when you when you hear his stories, I mean, I looked out in the crowd and grown men weeping.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, you knew he was winning.
Yeah.
YMCA, Dave Nash gave a fantastic presentation third quarter, and they won a $19,000 grant. And then Churches in Mission was the final winner as well. So that group, with their 66 members, granted over $70,000 last year.
And this is outside of our grant cycle. So that's, I mean, that's pretty
66 men.
60, yeah, they need to catch up to the women.
Yeah.
How many women?
112.
112.
That's a challenge.
We're about half as good then, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So next year, we're really excited to kick this off. We actually just sent membership. We did the email blast just over the weekend.
I'm paid.
Yeah, we asked everyone to join and pass the word. We're going to be in Mooresville this year at Brew Pub. Let me give you those meeting dates real quick.
Yes, shoot those meeting dates off.
Okay.
So the guys and girls are meeting at it's one location.
Both.
Okay.
Yes, one location.
Oh, crossing the
And-
streams on this one, I see.
Well, not the same night.
Not the same night,
right,
different
right.
My
nights.
bad. Okay.
Everybody has their own sandbox to play in, Kevin. Okay. All right. And I want to mention Amy Bennett and Jenna Bennett from Edward Jones are sponsoring our first two women's
Nice.
meetings. Appreciate their support. Still looking for a sponsor.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I
wanted.
wanted to become a sponsor of what you do, individual or business, how we go about that?
Well,
Before we get to those dates.
you're welcome to talk to me. You're welcome to talk to Michelle. But the men's group already has a full year sponsor. BJ Pendle from Pendle Wealth Management is going to be the exclusive sponsor for Guys Who Give.
Wow.
So, but Community Foundation needs sponsors, and we would love to have your sponsorship, and it gets tripled with Gift 9. So if you wanted to give us a
that cuts into the
sponsorship,
$750 needed.
yes, that helps.
I have to ask, is the men included in that, or do they have their own number?
What do you
Is
mean?
the men included in what?
What number?
What number?
Like 750, was that just the women, or was that the
No,
overall?
That's overall.
Encompasses everyone?
That has
That's more than the giving circle. That's any money that
Okay.
comes
right.
in.
I didn't know if it was separated. It's like
Giving Circle's kind of
I was
its
doing
own
the
thing.
competition.
Giving Circle
We're
is
sibling.
what is just one of our programs.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Okay.
it's just one of our programs that we're doing. And do all of those memberships are tripled. Those are allowed to be tripled. So like everything that we do is, you know, we're trying to get those donations into the unrestricted account so that we can satisfy our Gift 9. And if we do satisfy Gift 9, and we do it by September, which I think we can, our grant budget for 27 will go to $275,000.
Wow.
And so that is a $200,000 increase in 2 years. That's real money.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting. Let me give you the dates.
You're going to be up for Director of the Year. You keep this up. I'm just
Well,
saying.
I didn't. Is that a thing?
We can make it.
Is that a
It
thing?
will be.
I was like, I've never heard of that. But- Okay, so the women's meetings are March 5th, June 11th, September 10th, and December 3rd. Those will be on our website. Where everybody's going to be talking about them. I'm going to be blabbing my mouth off on my own podcast about it. We'll talk about that a lot, so you'll hear those again. The men's dates are March 5th, June 17th, September 16th, and December 9th.
So they call it right parallel towards each other.
Yeah. It's
Good deal.
super fun. It is. I went to Johnson County and I watched their program, and I thought, we got to be doing this. This is so simple and it's so fun.
Right.
Because we've got food, we've got a cash bar, and people look forward to seeing each other. I have everybody get up and just say who they are, where they're from, because the women's meetings started getting so big, you didn't even know who was in the room.
That is so true.
And some people would be like, oh my God, I didn't know you were there the other night, that kind of thing. So,
122 women?
112.
112, I say correctly.
Yeah.
yep. And we are really fortunate. We're very blessed to have a supportive board of directors. They're all involved in this.
Yeah, shoot those names at us.
Yeah.
I want to hear who it is.
Our chairman is Julie Fred. Julie Fred is an attorney in Mooresville. She's fantastic. She connects us to a lot of donors, and she's involved in everything that we do. Julie Carmichael, the owner of the Martinsville Golf Course, is a longtime board member and former chairperson. Tana Lobb from Home Bank has been on the foundation board for several years, and very, very supportive. Holly Fry, assistant superintendent of schools, is
Mooresville.
For Mooresville,
Yeah.
is on our board. Mike Marvel, as former Caterpillar CFO, or Chief Accounting Officer, I apologize. He's joined our board last year. He's brought a great accounting acumen to our board, and that has helped us out a lot. And Jason Maxwell of the Maxwell Farmers.
Well, he's
What? No,
isn't he?
he's not a councilman right now.
Well, but he's in charge of the fairgrounds now too. Though.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
He has.
That's
He holds a few different positions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was,
President of the fair board.
I tell him that he's collecting Jason Maxwell business cards because he's a little bit everywhere.
Farmer and everything else.
And actually, I have a meeting with him soon because he has some ideas about the foundation's involvement at the fair, which we're wanting to ramp up. And then lastly, Rich Myers, and our esteemed sheriff, and he's fantastic. So
Great board.
Yeah.
Great board. Yep.
You running for the board soon?
Heavens no. I like being an employee. It works out great. It really does. We have a great team right now. Christine Arnold is our finance director, and she is everything Community Foundation. I mean, if you have a question, we go to Chrissy.
I say she's the foundation of the foundation because she has been
Yes.
with the foundation, I think, since 2017, and she's worked for Johnson County before. She knows everybody. When we need some kind of historical reference, Chrissy's our guy. She's our go-to guy.
She's
And,
fantastic.
yeah,
and then we
she is.
just hired somebody for admin assistant, Brianna Fleck. And so I feel like it's kind of a powerhouse in there right now.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great things though for our community, and it's needed. So many nonprofits. I know Otis and Dee's set up pretty well. I've actually went hunting through that foundation or through their place. Being a veteran, Otis is great, and Dee are they're amazing people.
They are amazing people.
And you can so many nonprofits in the community like them. Not only the work they do with veterans, but with police officers and canines and things like that. So just imagine them getting a grant like that and being able to apply it to a canine for the community. It helps everyone out in the long run.
They were when Otis won the grant from the second quarter guys who give, it was $18,000. So they were able to add 3 dogs.
Oh yeah, and he's like just does so many a year.
Yeah.
It's really incredible what they do there.
Yeah, it is. They're impressive.
There's another group called Stalls. I don't know if you've heard of them yet. They just started up basically. It's ALS stuff. I had them in studio not long ago. So
Okay.
I hope they reach out and get a hold of you guys. And they were good people.
Yeah.
Stephanie and Tim, I think. I hate to mess that up, but
Okay.
I may send them a bug. Say, hey, reach out to the Community Foundation
Yeah,
and see
they need
what's
to.
up.
Yeah, that'd be
Because
great.
they're good people.
Push us.
And they do amazing work too. So,
Yeah, push them towards us, and we'll take care of them.
anything else you want to hit on? Any of you, Bethany or Michelle or Kim? Have we covered about everything?
Well,
Do you want to talk about where you're located? Or?
yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
can do that.
another thing. Great idea, Bethany.
That's why we keep her around. That's why we keep her around.
That's right. That's why she makes the big bucks, right?
Yeah. Literally.
One of the things we did last year was move back to the square. So we are located right next to Tom Fiddlery. We actually took his event space side And so we have it's the blue and white building with the big sign out front. And
You're not far from the candy kitchen at all.
we
really.
are not, which has been tough. But anyway, it's great to be accessible. We we were in some shared office space that was secure building over on the Morgan Street side for the last, 18 months or 2 years or so. So, it was not ideal. It was nice space, but not ideal for what we're doing. So we like it that people can just walk in the door and we're accessible. So we like that. The other, it's a beautiful space.
It
of course,
is.
I went to
very
Craig
nice.
Fenneman when I came on board, and I said, I got to talk to the guy that owns 42 doors on the square to get back on the square. Please get me back on the square.
He's got the corner down there. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
So he got us this gorgeous space and did the rebuild for us. And then I asked Nancy Maxwell to organize local art. And so we have local artists in there. We have
that's cool.
sculptures and paintings, and it is lovely.
It is.
It
And
is.
all the
Yeah.
artists for sale.
Yeah, all the art's for
So
sale.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they bring it on over from Stan's place over to you guys and set it up, because I think that's
Yep.
where Nancy works out of.
Yep.
At the Art Sanctuary.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we have some gorgeous pieces in there. So I
Very cool.
encourage anybody who's watching to come on by and take a look.
So it's open to the public. Come on in.
You bet. Yep.
Say hi. I saw you.
9 to 4 every day, Monday through Friday. So we're there, and Michelle and I are often there, but sometimes out and about in the community doing stuff, but somebody's there. So
She's running all over. She's like Beth everywhere.
I know
Like
it.
literally.
You don't
Beth
have
is
to tell me.
everywhere. I'm not everywhere. Beth is definitely.
Y'all are busy. Y'all are busy people.
Hopefully it'll keep us young, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
The thing I am serious that this is hiring her was the most important thing that I did in 2025. But something else that I'm really proud of is, and this is this was a very collective effort, but when I came on board, Community Foundation Morgan County was we had about $11.5 million in assets, and that's how community foundations across the state are kind of viewed.
Sure.
You're by asset level, right? So at the close of last year, we were over 17 million.
Wow.
In 20 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is like I said, that's a collective effort of donors, Lily, engagement from the community, growth of our endowment.
That's a lot of zeros.
It's a lot of zeros, and we're really proud of it. One of the things that I was, really focused on was consumer confidence, because I want people to know when they donate to us, we are going to steward your fund, we are going to manage your donation, and we plan to make sure that we grow this endowment so that this is here forever.
Right. You're on a good path, that's for sure.
Thanks.
Congrats on the hard work
Thanks.
to all three of you, because I know it takes all y'all
Oh, it is.
and so many more, but
Yep.
our county's in good shape.
Yep.
Beth, any other thing you want to add?
So
Michelle?
I don't think so. I feel like we covered.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss
Well,
nothing, because
I know.
she'll go on her
Do you want
podcast and be like, we didn't talk about this.
We have to save a
We
few
didn't talk about this on
surprises.
Kevin's show.
do you want to talk about funds
Well, I'll talk about
in
anything.
case anybody
Yeah.
might
So
want to open a fund?
right.
Yes.
So this is one of the things. Yeah. You can call me up and say, hey, I heard about the unrestricted account. I want to support that. I want to give you a donation. Well, you can do that, or you can we open funds all the time for folks that are wanting to support a certain organization. So let's say your passion is animals, and you want to start a fund for the Humane Society. We can do that for you. Some people want to open scholarship fund. We can do that for you. The other thing that we can do that parlays in with our unrestricted account, we have family legacy funds. These are part of our unrestricted account. So let's say Kevin Coriel Family Legacy Fund is started, and you want to start it this year with your $100, and that's $300 that helps and goes into our grant system. And every time Lilly Endowment has a matching into the unrestricted, you give a little bit more. And then eventually you've got a big pot of money that is supporting those grants. And that is when we present those grants, your family's fund is mentioned.
Very cool. So
very
like
cool.
we do 2 scholarships through the foundation right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So now Gift 9 does not match funds, does not do any matching for funds other than the Family Legacy Fund because it's unrestricted.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Red tape. We understand that.
Just a little.
It's on everything.
Just the way it is. But what's exciting is people have really gotten into these Family Legacy Funds, and I do have a donor, a very generous donor, that has taken advantage of the match now twice, and she has $1 million in her Family Legacy Fund.
Wow.
My goodness.
Yeah. Wow. So it's something that we like to promote.
Yeah. Family Legacy Fund.
Yep.
Beth, you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Bethany.
She's leaving her mark right now, and you need to do that. You should.
That is true. She's leaving her mark.
She is.
There's a lot of stuff coming up for her we can't get into on air right now.
Cliffhanger.
I know.
Yeah, well.
No, this has been fun, Kevin. Thank you so much for the
I'm glad
opportunity.
you came in. I saw you pop up every now and then on this new podcast. I was like, wait a minute, that's Kim Boyles. What is she doing?
Yeah,
She's doing a podcast.
you had the podcast, but some of your posts that you do, you have a Wednesday. What is it? Wednesday?
Well, Wednesday works.
Wednesday
We've
works.
actually discontinued that.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Okay.
that's okay because I'd rather address it honestly on air. It was something that every Wednesday we promoted what jobs were available in Morgan County, and it just we're an office of 4, and really that's
can't keep up with it.
You can't keep up with it because as positions are filled, we're not always notified that they're filled, and so. Then people would get mad at us, and we were just trying to basically provide a service.
Is that county job wise though, like county positions, or
just
jobs across in general?
Jobs across in general. Yeah.
See, that would be so good to have.
It's a lot of tracking.
Right. I do think the county is working on their new website. I think, hopefully I'm not speaking out of turn, but I think they're going to address that on their website.
Beth would have a matrix already done up in every business in town. And,
Well, she would.
they need an employee over here. Send them there.
Yeah. And then on Friday, we have the Friday food resources.
Okay.
And we do try to post that just to give out the information where
That's very closely associated with our work.
Yes.
But Michelle does a great job with our social media and just elevating, our publicity.
And I keep just saying, I feel like the word for me for 2025 was awareness, is that community foundation needs to be a word that people are familiar with.
That is true.
A business that people are familiar with. So if it's social media or a podcast, just being out in the public, it's raising that awareness so that people see the good that we're providing for the community.
And it's like I told Kevin earlier, it's complicated. We do a lot of different things. We run a grant cycle. We administer scholarships, including the Lilly Community Scholarship. But we do
so much more.
A lot more than that. That's just kind of 2 arms. And as a whole, what we're trying to do is make our community a better place to live and have resources for all of us now and for the future.
Does every county and state have a county foundation?
By and large, but some of the counties have consolidated. So, there are some of the smaller
ones. I can see that.
You can, there are some that are consolidated to help with resources.
Sure.
But Indiana has the most community foundations of any state in the country.
Really?
Because of Lilly Endowment.
Yeah.
Makes a difference.
Yeah,
You got
it's
Big
huge.
Brother waiting on you to help you out, Lily.
It's a huge. We are truly blessed to be, the beneficiary of Lilly Endowment for sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And they do a lot of great stuff across every corner of the state. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then some.
Yep. You know what? I will finish up with one last thing, and this is information for nonprofits. This year in the Gift 9, we did apply for it's a community projects grant that Lilly has approved, and they sent us $1.5 million. So we are going to do special grant cycles that pushes that back out to the community. I'll come back on when we get that nailed down so that we can talk specifically to which nonprofits
You
we're
got
going
to
to be
come in
inviting.
before September.
Oh, it'll be before September.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're going to get your number.
Celebrating?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Yeah. Definitely.
So-
No, this is This is a totally separate $1.5 million.
It is.
And this is going to go.
You are like Fort Knox down there all of a sudden. Where's Gold Room?
No, that'd be Home Bank, our banker. That's they're the ones that have to
Right.
lock and key down there. So, and they're great. They are great community partners down there at Home Bank.
In proximity, you guys are just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah.
Yep,
If you can get past the Candy Kitchen and the Mexican restaurant, you'll be good. So,
it's rough.
ladies, you're doing good things for our community. It was an honor to have you in here. I think it's the first time the foundation's ever been in studio,
I think so too.
and we've been doing
Long overdue.
scholarships 5 years, 6 years.
I don't know.
I think we implemented second year, and this is 8, 7. Hell, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm too old to worry about it.
2018, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My birthday. It's your first show.
Was it?
He remembered. He remembered.
I wasn't part of it then.
She wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Not too much
But
later.
real quick, I'll tell you, it was
Oh.
like, we did a fundraiser for Matt Stout. Matt died, and he was, friend of so many of us involved to start. And after it was over, we had a meeting, and I had been involved with this one through campaigning. Her and I get sent out to Faith Church and stand there and carried on all day. And then Matt Hansen showed up, myself and Matt were like, and she just said, oh my gosh. So then I explained to her what we do, and she's like, oh, I'm kind of interested in that. So we have a meeting. And like 10 seconds into the meeting, Tim goes, you need to bring her on. I was like, so we're not voting now because Tim said to. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. So from that day on, Bethany's been a vital part of Porch Time. We've lost some, Tim, and then Dean and Billy have their own stuff they do. And Andrew was always just here for a little bit because he does his own stuff up in Indy. But it's been the three of us, Corey, Beth, and myself. And like Trent's been on here, he's helped, and then Dan's helped, and along the way, so many others. But the three mainstays are myself, Corey, and Beth. So
Porch Time's where it's at.
it is.
I know.
If I could ever retire from doing what I'm doing, I would do this full time, and we have a lot of stuff that we could do. But it takes a lot. So, and Beth. Gosh, where you at today, Beth? I'm on a boat. Oh,
Boat.
Hey, you've got to work hard to play hard.
right?
That's right.
I agree. Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, Kim, very nice to see you again. And don't be a stranger.
I won't.
You got to come in more often now.
Well,
I see you every now and then.
Yeah.
Which is
I
always
thought he was
good.
going to say way too much.
No. Michelle's a delight, and
She is.
She's a good person to know. Always smiling, unless she's dragging her wagon around the full block of the Christmas.
Full of hot chocolate.
Yeah, really.
She was still smiling then.
I know, but I felt so bad for her because I was like, I wasn't going to help her, but I felt bad for her. No.
Kevin.
I think she told us, we're doing the cookie straw. I was like, where are you going? She goes, I got to go to my mom's office to get stuff. And I was like, so she had to go all the way around.
Cookie stroll.
Or the Jingle Bell.
Yeah, we're doing the cookie contest.
Oh, the cookie eating
and when I
contest.
saw her.
Wrong event.
Like, what are we doing?
I stand corrected.
Sorry.
We're getting ready to do the cookie eating contest, and there goes Michelle pulling her little red radio flyer around the corner. So. All right. Is this today Monday?
I know
Yes.
it's only Monday.
It doesn't
For
feel
dummies
like it.
tomorrow night,
It
though.
feels like
We're all
Tuesday.
tired.
We'll be back. First of all, thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Second,
thank you.
We'll be back on tomorrow night. Bible for Dummies. Cannot wait for that. I got some chosen stuff we need to talk about. Are you gonna be here?
Tomorrow's Brendan's birthday, so I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be here. We're going to go out to eat. It's my son's birthday.
1950.
No, he wants to go to Tres Caminos.
Oh, there you go. I'm not mad at that.
No?
So we'll be back on tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Bibles for Dummies. I'm sure Mike and Jason and Corey and Luke and myself will be in here.
Yes.
Thank you so much to the Community Foundation of Morgan County. I almost messed it up. Look into that if you have a question. Stop in and say hi to the ladies. They're doing a lot of good stuff down there. A little snow tonight. Be careful in the morning, especially south of us, south and east. Couple inches of snow. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.